All right. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Sarah?
Okay. Hello, my name is Sarah Hyatt. I am a student of Koser Eisen. I am 11 years old in sixth grade, and today we will be talking part two of what is truth.
Mm. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kausar Izhar, and Sarah and I we are learning about the truth. We will be doing a lot of series about a lot of podcasts, and we started from the truth. Last yesterday we talked about the explanation of truth, the what is the truth is, what is truth, and today we are going to be expanding on it. And Sarah, what do you think about the yesterday's topic? Can you would you like to sum it up? That what did we learn yesterday?
Yes, today what we did was we were talking about what is truth and how to define truth. How do we like we seek for truth, but um we were just kind of explaining truth. But today I think we will be talking about how to find truth.
Yeah, yeah, and why truth is so important,
Yes.
because people say, why there's a need to find the truth. I mean, we are living our life. Why we want to know the truth? So we want to talk about it, that why it is important to find the truth. Hmm? So thank you, Sarah, for your takeaway. That was excellent. Would you like to read? We are actually reading this Spirit of Islam magazine. Um, and we found a lot of good articles from Spirit of Islam. Sarah, please go
Yeah.
ahead. Hmm?
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Seeker of truth. What is the purpose of truth? Truth gives us conviction. Only with conviction can we undertake any purposeful action. Our behavior is governed by our conviction. Man is a born seeker, a veritable truth seeking being. Every human being regards himself as incomplete until he has found that supreme principle by which he can explain his existence in this world and discover the purpose and meaning of his life. A seeker aims at a rational explanation of the world and endeavors to discover a definite principle by which he may successfully plan his present life. A seeker of truth is looking for the answer to the question, what is that knowledge by which I may believe? Or what may be the valid basis of my belief? When he finds truth, he makes it supreme concern. Oneness of truth. If truth is more than one, it cannot give us any conviction. If we all believe in one God, then it is not possible that the guidance he sent to people at different times was inherently different. The truth or the true meaning has to be universal, identical, and one. Who is a true seeker of truth? A true seeker is sincere in his search and contemplates on the related questions. He rises above worldly considerations before drawing conclusions. A true seeker desires to seek out the hidden realities behind external appearances. He rises above emotional bias in his discovery of truth. He discards all assumptions and preceding notions, seeking the truth with an open mind. A true seeker will use the right criterion in determining the truth. A true seeker will speak in a language understandable and rational or analytical. A true seeker shows humility in the face of truth. Truth is always presented by man and not directly by God. A true seeker looks not at the person who presents the truth, but at the truth itself. A true seeker will surrender to the truth on discovering it. Truth is his supreme concern. A true seeker is potentially spiritual. Everyone is a seeker, true, but few are finders. Why? Because where seeking is instinctive, finding the outcome of one's own conscious effort.
Wow, thank you, Sarah. Such a
You
beautiful, beautiful read. Yeah, we
thank
learned a lot about why truth is so important. Why? I didn't know that. Wow. So yeah, this article says that, and it's right that by seeking truth, we find conviction, we find belief, we find God, and we become confident, um, and we know what we are doing. We find the purpose, and also by seeking the truth, we know that why we are existing and which principles we should be using. Because of course there are laws, there are physics laws, there are laws of natures, and there are the principles and values that the person should stand for. And if we are not finding the truth, we will not be able to find all those answers. So it's very
Yeah.
important. Yeah. What do you think about this?
Yes, I agree with you. And also in the passage we learned that some points that show that who is actually seeking truth. Like
Mm,
like if you scroll down then you see like some points and it like shows so who is the seeker of truth, and it shows that all the examples that you have to have in order to seek the truth.
mm, mm. So yeah, this is just like it's
Like
he.
helping you. Yeah,
Go ahead, please. Yeah. Mm,
thank you. Okay. It's like helping you to like go on the right path to find the truth, because if you don't do like if you don't try to follow these I don't think the rules like these examples, then it would be very hard for you to find the truth. So the reason why it is put in the passage is because so we can find the truth by
mm.
following these steps.
Absolutely, because see, Sarah, there are so many things that we cannot see. The science says that there's only 4% of the universe that we can see, and out of that, I mean, the 96% we cannot even see. And even if we are able to see the things, we don't know the reality. So,
Yeah.
like for example, I don't know what's going on in my body. How I don't know how the blood is circulating in my body. What's happening inside me, and what's happening inside your mind. Stuff like that, and also um, we don't know because there's so many things to do, we assume things, and assumptions is not good thing.
Yeah, and
um,
also I have to add one more fact, which is actually very obvious right now. So everybody viewing right now, like just like you said, we cannot see what's going on inside our body, what stuff like our body does to do stuff. And it's obvious that also our viewers don't know how are you on off screen, or how are you on we are like they know how we are on screen, I mean, and they don't know how we are off screen. So like it's not good to make assumptions and just guess. Yeah, they might be bad off screen, they're just pretending to be good right now.
yes, yes,
that's also
absolutely.
that's also a part of truth.
Absolutely, yeah. We have to. So there's this these and also we need to know how things work. And until or unless we try to seek things, we won't know how things work. Like for example, if you want to know the truth about your computer or or your iPhone, or or anything at school. Like for example, if you want to know about any homework that you were granted. So you have to seek the answers to be able to, you know.
And also
Mm,
I we should be grateful to all the doctors and all the scientists, because if they weren't seeking the truth about all the medications we take, all the like advanced technology we use to get our x-rays and stuff like that, if the doctors and all the scientists who produce the medicines, if they don't see the truth, we would not be able to like get healthy. So also like if the viewers don't seek the truth and they don't watch the video right now, they won't know about truth.
absolutely, yeah. So this thank you. And this article talks about the personality of the seeker of truth. So it talks about that the person needs to be very sincere, and then the person needs to be hardworking, and then he or she needs to have this desire to know about things. And um, how can we do that? I mean, when we are sitting at home, how can we make that personality? Like, how can we? Because we possibly cannot read anything. We possibly cannot travel anything. What can we do to find things?
Uh, so are you saying like how can we be sincere at home? Okay.
Yeah, how can we make the most out of it? Whichever resources that we have, like at home, whichever resources, like I have internet and I
Yeah.
have books. So what should I do to find the truth?
So you were asking, so like how do we make use of our resources?
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I think this is kind of very kind of an easy question because
Mm,
there are like so many things I can do to find out a certain thing.
mm,
First of all, like you so for example, if I ask why is the grass green, so
mm,
I can use books, I can go, now we're so lucky that we even have Google, and we can just search why is the grass green, we can research it, but we can't just look at the screen at Google and just say, okay, it says because somebody colored the grass green. Like
mm,
we cannot just believe that. So
mm,
I believe that if you look at maybe two or three resources and they all have the same answer, maybe that could be like 99% true because
mm,
the resources are saying yes, it's photosynthesis.
Mashallah,
Look at Google.
mashallah. Yeah.
Google, you
So
can look at books. Just make use of resources by actually using them.
yeah, you're
So
right.
my answer.
Absolutely. And it would be a good idea to just like go and then see the things ourselves. Like if you want to know about why the grass is green, why don't we go outside in the park and outside and see by ourselves that
Yeah,
by
so we can
use,
even go in our backyard or in the
yeah,
nature and
exactly.
see photosynthesis happen.
Uh, What about, sometimes we don't know things about people and then truth about people and then we assume things. Is that like a good or
That's
a
a very
bad
bad
thing?
thing. That I think that's a very bad thing
Mm,
because that happens a lot now because everybody makes assumptions like maybe people are making assumptions watching our video right now that
mm, mm,
we're just doing these videos just for money, just for this. Like that's a very bad thing just to
mm,
assume someone's life. And
mm,
I think you should not like just assume that yeah, we're just making a YouTube video right now just
mm,
for money, we're just doing it for fame or attention because
mm.
they don't know that we're actually making it to help people right now viewing it
Yeah,
to like learn more, gain more knowledge because our religion is about getting more knowledge about the world and um, making the world a better place.
yeah, exactly. So assuming thing is not the seeker, the true seeker does not assume things. He takes everything on a on a face value and then try to seek the answers, and it's not. And then the other thing, true seeker will use the right criterion in determining the truth, which means that what would be the right criteria? What do you think about that? What could be the right criteria? Mm. Like positive thinking, like being
Yeah.
the being objective and being truthful, because we cannot assume like cannot be a wrong criteria, like if I'm biased, for example, let's say if I'm
Well,
prejudiced, or if I'm biased,
yeah.
am I able to look at the things right on the right way?
No, so for
Mm,
example, if I wake up on the wrong side of the bed and I just wake up angry and depressed and just mad at everyone, I cannot, obviously, I'm not in the state to go on the
oh,
truth because if you really want to go on the road of truth, you have to be positive thinking. For example, if somebody just like curses at me or anything, I cannot just start crying and get mad at them
mm,
and just start doing that. I can
mm,
just be kind, like right now, like they're saying to be like have a good personality with them. Because
mm,
if I just start being rude and disrespectful, then even if I do seek the truth, like what are they like in their personality, if I want to know how the person's personality is, and I start being rude like that, I'm not going to get my answer because they're going to be like, no, you're a rude person. I do not want to answer you.
Yeah, exactly. We have to
Whatever.
know that we have
Yeah.
to keep on checking our mindset all the
Yeah,
time
we
that
check our-
uh,
and also when we check our mindset, it's also simple, and we can just like check our words. Like for example, if I want to know how you are, I cannot just say, yeah, you're ugly, I don't like you, and expect that I'm going to ask your personality and you're just going to answer me like that. I
yeah.
cannot expect that because not everyone's going to be kind versus me. So
Hmm.
I have to be kind, like, yes, you're a very kind person, and then you go. But you can't, you also, another part of the story is a lot of people just fake say it. Like, I just
Hmm.
fake it and just say, yeah, you're very nice, yeah, you're kind. Like, that's also very rude to say,
Yeah, exactly.
rude if
We
I
cannot be, yeah, exactly. We need to be genuine. We cannot be fake. We cannot be negative thinker. We
we have to
cannot be
get
overly like emotional and all those kind of things because a lot of emotions, over emotions is
it
not good
on board.
either. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I have to be like not fake, not rude, just
Mm,
like in the middle. Like
mm,
you have to be kind. You don't
ah,
also want to fake it because obviously the person like you're just wasting my time.
exactly.
So that's the
Exactly.
answer for me.
Mm. So it talks about all that, like the truth. A truth
Mm.
seeker is humble and kind because see the issue is that we may be able to find the truth from a person or a lot of people who are not from our religion. They
Yeah,
could be they could be poor people or they could be a homeless person. So so our arrogance will not help us. If we are arrogant and if we
yeah.
are
Just
like
because like also
yeah.
another example I have for this is that yesterday we asked our viewers to give us questions and ask about our truth. Like ask about our knowledge and stuff. So another thing is if the viewers also be like disrespectful and arrogant, they're not we're not going to want to answer them because like
Mm,
they're being arrogant, disrespectfully just ask the like
mm,
like
mm,
for knowledge. Like yesterday we were talking about like seeking for truth,
mm,
and we asked people to yesterday like go on the comment section and write a question, and also and if they ask us like disrespectfully like just give me the answer, then we will give them the answer because we asked them to do that, but we won't want to like you know actually give them the answer, but we'll just force ourselves to give them the answer. So the
You're
viewers also like, so it's like I can't just be rude and let the viewers be kind to me. We both have to be kind to each other.
absolutely,
I think
absolutely, yeah,
absolutely.
you're right. So the truth seeker is a modest person because it's not that he or she is like over everyone is like so much extravagance and it's like show off what kind of person. It's not
Yeah,
that.
because I
Yeah.
also have things like that. So when you said modest person, so in our religion, um, it's like different than maybe some other people might dress differently than we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like some are not dressing like us right now, and
Mm-hmm.
we are just different, like dressing differently. But
Mm-hmm.
we cannot just. So if I ask someone else who's different, wearing different clothes than me, if I ask them a question and you're like, "Oh yeah, you're very ugly. I hate your clothes. You're so unmodest. You're so
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
bad." They're not
Be-
going to, obviously they're not going to want to give me the answer. They're going to
mm,
be like, "Don't talk to me because you're not
yeah,
being kind." And
absolutely.
even
Mm.
if this is our opinion, if we think they're wearing unmodest clothes, like a lot of skin is showing, anything,
Yeah, we can't judge
not
them.
judge them.
We
Yes, we
cannot,
can't judge
yeah, we
them
cannot,
because we do not
because
know.
that's the thing about the truth seeker is that he
Yeah,
or she does not look at,
I
their, yeah.
cannot judge them because I don't know if they're Muslim, Christian, Jew,
Mm.
whatever they are. I do not know, and I cannot just say, yeah, you have to be like Muslim,
Mm,
because it's just not kind. I mean, I'm not saying it's rude to like share your religion and your beliefs, but
mm,
it's also not kind if they don't believe in it and you're forcing the rules upon them.
absolutely.
If
Very good.
if they ask us for the knowledge for Islam, we can tell them. But if they ask us, okay, how do you do it? Should I dress like this? Then you have the right to force the religion. Not force, I mean, like,
You like presented, yeah,
yeah,
like the presented, yeah, because
yeah,
the thing is that if we don't consider themselves as our own, like
yeah.
if like they are our friends or brothers and sisters,
You have to treat
um,
them like a stranger, basically.
yeah, yes, absolutely. So then we have no right to show them about our religion because we will be doing everything which is against Prophet peace
Yeah,
be
but
upon
if
him
they're like
doing.
seeking,
Yeah,
if they're seeking the knowledge, then we have the right to present it.
right.
We
And
still
then
cannot force it, but if they do want to like see how we dress,
uh,
if they want me to tell them like how do you dress because I want to dress like that, then we have the right, but we don't have the right to force it upon
absolutely, yes, yes. We that's a very good thing to do. That no judgment, no, talking back to them, no, just like talk about appearances. Just be nice with them, and be natural with them. Just like everyone is natural in everything.
them.
So
Yeah, that's I agree.
yeah. So what the other thing is that when we become seeker and we start finding things, so where should we start? Should we start from ourselves or from the other people? How should we start finding the truth? Hmm.
Hmm. I think this is kind of hard question for me because in my perspective, I feel like you can start from like, for example, I don't know if you're going to understand me, but if I like want to seek truth for, okay, why does the sun rise?
Hmm,
There are
hmm,
both ways I can go. I can go like use my own knowledge first, like, yeah, the sun has those properties. But then I can also ask other people that how does this why does the sun rise, and
hmm,
they can
hmm.
tell me, or I can use other resources and they can tell me.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel like there are both ways you can go with that.
Hmm. Yeah, it means that's a good way that we should start from, like, for example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that if you know yourself, if
Yeah.
you start finding truth about yourself, that what are we like, who made us, and what are the things that we have, the qualities that we have, then we will be able to get to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. And the more we know about ourselves, the more we know about Allah subhanahu wa
Yes.
ta'ala. And then you're right. If we this is what all the prophets did. Like, do you remember the story of the Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, Abraham, that he was a seeker. When he didn't know about God, he wanted to know that, maybe the sun is the God, because he saw that the sun was so prominent and everything, overpowering. He had the most beautiful light, significant light. But when the sun went down in the evening, then he said, "No, the God cannot go down. God always stays." So
Yeah.
this is how he started looking for. He started looking for truth in the nature. First, he
Yes, because
looked
in
at,
that time
yeah.
he didn't have Google or anything.
Yeah, he didn't have a back that time. There was no Google and everything. So, and then finally he found out that that Allah is the one who's the creator of all and everything, because he was a true seeker. Now in this day and age, in this age, when we have all this like Google and all that kind of things, you know, w- what? How can we find the truth? What is the truth that we are looking for? Um, I
So
mean,
are
yeah, let's just discuss this. Hmm.
So are you like, can you repeat the question? Like,
Yeah,
uh,
let me just show you that in this time, everyone, I mean, back then when Hazrat Ibrahim alayhis salam was looking for truth, and then finally he found out that God Almighty is his creator and creator for all the universe. Um, and similarly, we are here in this time. We have all the things in our life. We are able we are able to discover the truth that
mm,
the about, and it's easier for us, and science has made it so easy for us to find the truth. The only thing is that we have to remove all these kind of indulgent, like behavior. For example, we are so much distracted, and we cannot concentrate. A lot of people are so much distracted in other things that they cannot focus on one thing. So that's the reason we cannot find the truth. So uh, so in this time, if we become focused and become sincere and serious, then we can also find the truth, and it can help us. Yeah. Mm.
so do you want me to answer this?
Yes, go ahead, please. Mhm.
Okay, so you're saying that we're like very lucky that we have all these resources like
Ah,
Google and like Bing, Internet Explorer, all
ah,
these resources. Like we don't only have Google, we have so many other platforms. So and I realized that people are getting like distracted because like it's not because like they're like not doing the right stuff. It's just that like they're just they're like taking advantage of technology, just watching lots of unnecessary things. And I'm not saying that yeah, we should stop watching movies, we should stop watching this, but I think every like too much of something is not good. For example, if I keep on buying clothes, keep on buying toys, keep on buying this, it's going to just make me more upset. And if I
hmm.
keep only a little bit amount, and when something breaks, then I get like something new sometimes. That will
Mhm.
keep me more happy and more grateful for what I have.
Absolutely. Oh
So
wow, such a wonderful thing, Sarah. That's
yeah,
that's that's
so
wonderful. Yeah.
yeah, so what I'm saying is keep everything in moderation. Even if
Mm,
we're not buying technology, but we like did buy our computers and all this stuff that we're using our technology on. We should keep it in moderation because like I noticed that when we do a lot of technology, it's just very like bothering us. And it just keeps us from exploring the world. Like if I just keep on watching my iPad, watching all this stuff, playing video games, like playing PS4, whatever, I'm
mm,
not going to. At the end of the day, I'm going to go to bed thinking, why did I waste my time? I could have
mm,
went to the park. I could have like met new people. I could have learned and
mm,
had new experiences. But instead of that, I chose to just play on my video game, on my PS4, watch iPad, eat junk food. That's all I did,
mm.
and I wasted,
Wow.
and I just did unnecessary things. And even if I did want to do technology, right now we are using technology.
Mm,
I'm on a device right now, but it's different because right now I'm educating other people. Because
mashallah.
there's so many YouTube channels, so many like things that like I'm not trying to be rude to other people, but it's just sometimes it wastes time. Like
Yes,
I
you're
think
right.
educating people will help things, but some other channels just show off all the toys they have. Some people just show off all the clothes and stuff they have, and
Yeah.
that's just going to make people ungrateful. They want to keep on watching it. They keep on going to mom and dad saying, no, I want these shoes, I want these clothes. And they're like, no, but you should be grateful. We're feeding you. You have a house. Look at
Mm,
all the other children on the street crying every
mm,
day.
yeah,
So,
I know. I know.
so
That
instead
is
of
the truth
distracting,
too. That is the truth too. That people are homeless, people are crying, people don't have a lot of things. They're
yes,
starving for food, and that is also a truth that we need to know.
and what's even worse than that is we're wasting our time. I'm
Oh yeah.
right now, if I was just playing video games doing this, I would not have the time to educate everyone or the viewers right now.
Yeah,
I would not
mashallah.
have
Mm,
time to seek the truth. I would not have time to help all those people crying,
mm,
begging for medical needs.
mm.
So I think all the viewers
Mashallah.
should apply
Mm,
to their life. And I think a lot,
mashallah.
and I'm not
Mm,
saying I'm perfect. I'm not
mm,
saying anyone
mm,
is perfect. I'm not saying we are perfect. I'm
mm,
saying that we
mm.
are not, we should not waste our time. That
Yeah,
is all I'm saying.
absolutely.
Everyone, I feel like everyone at least one time has wasted their time doing something. All the viewers must have spent one day in their life doing something and going to bed regretful. So instead of that, I think we should explore the world and help more people. So that is what I
Wow.
think.
Beautiful, beautiful guys. Sarah has summed it up. Mashallah. She is saying that a seeker of truth needs to make sure that he or she is not wasting time. They need to be purposeful. They need to be mission oriented. And the mission is to search for truth. And when we are searching for truth, like we cannot waste time. Then once we search for truth, we are going to find so many things. We'll be so busy that is going to be it is going to help us more engaged, and we will be very busy, and it will be happy busy. Correct. It will not be forceful busy, is it? Mhm.
No, no. I think when you go on the path of truth, it's not like you have, like, it's not something a mother should do to their child. Just make them go, say, go and just go, find truth. That is not how it works. How it works is that the child himself is engaged and, like, and himself is trying to actually go on the path of truth and not forced by his mother or father and them making him go on the path of truth, because it's not as simple as this. It's like, first, it's like baby steps. Like, you are
Mm,
born, then you walk, then you go through, then you be grow up to a toddler, then you go to adult stage, and then, yeah,
mm,
and
mashallah.
then, so that's how the truth is. I first put it in my mind, then I go explore, then I go help, I research, and then I learn the truth.
Absolutely. Mashallah, Sarah, thank you so much. I think we come to the end of our podcast.
Yeah,
It was a great learning. We will continue this topic because it's going to be more, and inshallah, we'll be doing it on Friday, Friday or Saturday, inshallah. All right. So, do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
yeah. All I want to say is that I hope like this video helped you, and I hope that you will apply this to your daily life. And I'm thank you for coming into the video and watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Assalamu alaikum.
Love you.
Allah Hafiz.